Oh my god.
Now I've got Alice Cooper stuck in my head.
Get him out.
No. Yeah, da da da. So nice. Yeah. So nice. Facebook owns my soul. Hello! Welcome to another Monday review video. This one's gonna be of something that I bought with my birthday money and I'm so excited! Oh my god, I wanted this particular item so badly and I never thought I'd get to buy it because, you know, money. It is a pricey item, but it's also an absolute bargain for what you get for that money. The item I'm babbling about is the Cheekathon palette from Benefit, this gorgeous beast here. So pretty, so pretty. It was $98 from Maya, but for that price, you get 5 full-size products. So when you consider that each of these are $51 to buy individually, you're basically getting 5 for less than the price of 2. Gah. I still can't get my head around that kind of deal. Like, how do they do this, you know? But yeah, anyway, this is what the outer box looks like, and it's so pretty. And then on the back, you've got, you know, pictures of the different products that you get in it, and you get a little blush as well. Blush? Brush, yes, you get a little brush. Yeah, the brush I don't find works well with the actual blushes, but it works great with the bronzer. It's more of a contouring kind of brush, not great for applying blush. Yes, I said that right. So if I take it out of the box, yeah, this is what the inside looks like. Basically the same as the outer box. And then it's got this little booklet with it as well, which I'll go through in a moment. But yeah, I love the actual palette packaging. It's so pretty. It's all like gold and shiny on the back. And then when you open it up, it's got this rather nice big mirror inside. I would have preferred it if it had just taken up the whole cover, but you know, it's certainly big enough to use. Like, I could do my entire face of makeup with this mirror, no problem. And you've got this little, plastic thing over the top that's got the blush names on it. But of course I am basically just gonna chuck this. Who even keeps these, you know? I'm glad to say that they've actually printed the names of the products underneath each one as well, so that's good. How do I hold this? So the products included are Dandelion, which I'm wearing today. It's so pretty. I mean, it's barely showing off on camera, but in person it's just this really nice soft flush, and you do have to build it up to get it to show, which I like, because, you know, I like my sort of gentle sheer blushes when I'm doing sort of mostly natural makeup like today. This one here is the Hoola bronzer. I'm really, really glad they included that, because I've always wanted to try it. You know, I don't know whether it would work on me, but I don't know. I know lots of really super pale YouTubers who wear it and it looks amazing on them, so hopefully. But yeah, then there's Rockateur, which I haven't used yet just because when I tried to use it, the glitter was so strong. I don't know whether that's overspray or what. If you know whether this is just an overspray and it'll go away once I've started using the product really, please let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of hoping it is, that it's not so glittery once you get through that top layer, because it's just, man, it's not appealing to me. And I've heard amazing things about the Rockateur blush, so so many people say it's their go-to blush, and on them it doesn't look glittery, so I don't know. But then down here there's Dallas, and I really like this one for just a really natural look. I kind of use it as a gentle contour and then blend it up so that it shears out over my cheeks, and it looks so nice and so natural. You know, it's one of those shades that you kind of can use as a bronzy contour slash blush, just kind of, you know, blend it all over that area, a little darker under your cheekbone, and it just looks flawless. It's so easy, I love it. And then the last one is Coralista, which is my favorite. I love my sort of coral peachy toned blushes. I think they look really nice on someone who's sort of, you know, neutral leaning towards cool toned. They just kind of warm up your face without being overpowering and without making you look pallid. Like, anything with too much orange in it makes me look pallid and ill. But these kinds of peachy tones that have just enough pink in them, they just work, you know, they just make you look sort of flushed and healthy in a really sort of effortless way. I really like that. So yeah, if you're someone with cool undertones and you're kind of afraid to use those sort of peachy tone blushes, find one that's got a decent amount of pink in it, like some of the peachy toned elf blushes do, and I mean they cost buttons, you know, so that's a good one to start with. And I definitely recommend giving them a go, because the more pinky tone ones, they just look gorgeous on super pale people in general. And then we come to the brush, which is actually really nice. I used it, washed it, and put it back in the little plastic thing so that I could show you guys how everything actually arrives, you know, when you first open the package. I also like that it's oddly ergonomic, even though it doesn't really look it. Like, this sort of square shape I find really easy to hold, even when my hands aren't great. And if I put blue tack on either side, then it thickens it up enough that it's really comfortable to use, much more comfortable than a proper brush if I want to sort of, you know, contour. So I find this one is fantastic for, you know, just days when I want to contour but my hands hate me, so I'm trying to get away with minimal everything. I can still use this, so yeah, that's a nice little bonus. It's super soft, it's so nice. Like, it looks like it might be kind of rough when you first look at it, you know, because the bristles look kind of like they might be coarse, but when you feel it, it's like puppy fluff, it's so soft. So it feels really nice on your skin if you've got really sensitive, delicate skin, or fibromyalgia, hypersensitivity, that kind of stuff. You know, like allodynia. For those who aren't familiar, allodynia is where you have pain in response to light pressure on your skin. So with me, my allodynia is such that doing that is painful. So lightly putting pressure on the back of my hand, it hurts. I mean, I'm so familiar with pain that it doesn't bother me so much just doing that, so I don't mind doing that to show you guys. But any greater pressure becomes a problem when my allodynia is really bad. So you can imagine being hugged is not entirely pleasant on really, really bad flare days. Most of the time, my medications keep it enough under control that I can hug people and, you know, do my normal day-to-day stuff, and my allodynia doesn't interfere with my functioning. But yeah, when I'm flaring, it goes beyond what my medication can control. The medication I take for that is Cymbalta, in case anyone with fibro is wondering. I've had really good success with that. But anyway, back to as a product, because it's so pretty. I also found that the pigmentation with all of these products is really nice. None of them are excessively pigmented, but they're strong enough that you only need to use a small amount of product, with the exception of Dandelion, of course, which I did say was very sheer and really, really, really nice. It's great to use really sheerly just to kind of warm your face a little, just to add that really natural flush. You can make Dandelion look like you're not wearing blush, like you just look healthy. I love that. I've been looking for a blush that could do that for so long. And I also love that all of these products are really finely milled, so I can totally see why everyone raves about Benefit face products. Like, oh my god, they are so luxurious. I'm gonna get so much use out of this palette, seriously. In case you were wondering exactly how much product you get for each one, like I said, they're the same size as the, you know, individual products. So for the Hoola bronzer, you get 8 grams, which is 0.28 ounces. Dallas is 9 grams, which is 0.32 ounces. Coralista is 8 grams, 0.28 ounces again. Dandelion is 7 grams, which is 0.25 ounces. And Rockateur is 5 grams, which is 0.17 ounces. As I mentioned, you get a really nice little booklet with the palette as well. Inside the cover is the same as the back of the box, pretty much. But then the first actual page and the other side of it are like cheat sheets, I guess, for how to wear the blushes. I particularly like tip number 3, because, you know, they're called tips 1, 2, 3, and then there's a trick to, like, getting the most out of the brush at the end, which is basically just they recommend tapping off the excess. That's basically it. It's like, I'm pretty sure most of us do that anyway. But yeah, tip number 3 says, starting at the hairline and working in, sweep Dallas along the cheeks for a sunset plum glow. Then smile and swirl Coralista's warm coral pink shade on the apples of the cheeks. The combo is sure to get applause. I definitely want to try that out. Because yeah, I really, really like Dallas. It's just, as I said, it's such a versatile shade, you know, I'm really looking forward to playing around with that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about this phenomenal bargain. Yeah, considering you get 5 face products, you know, 4 blushes and a bronzer / contoury-ish kind of shade, 5 of them for the, like, less than the cost of 2, that's just mind-blowing. So if you can get your hands on this, I cannot recommend it enough. The products are just amazing. These are the most beautiful, luxurious face products I think I've ever used. And I love my face products, you know, I'm kind of a blush junkie, so that's quite saying something. When I bought this at Maya, they also threw in a little sample of the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Brightening Makeup. I'm guessing it's just a liquid foundation, but I've yet to try this. Apparently the little sample has enough in it to do your whole face once. It's so teeny tiny. It's 3 mils or 0.1 ounces. So dinky. But yeah, looking forward to giving that a go. I'll let you guys know whether it's a success or not in my April favorites video. But yeah, that brings us to the end of this review. I hope you guys are having an awesome week and that the rest of your week is fantabulous. Please hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss my future videos. And keep on being your awesome, gorgeous, chronically fabulous selves. And I shall see you guys on Thursday.